2 Bruvax. Oh, that's scary. Cascoma, whatever, he can get his little thing out there. Take that, you fool. There it is, Emergent Ultimatum. Please play, please pay, please pay. Yes, yes, take it. Take your Mana Tithe. Welcome back to yet another episode of Climbing the Ranks, where let's just get right into that. Like, I'm not even going to go into the climbing the ranks part. If you want to see more about what this series that I'm building does, go see one of the earlier videos. So, let's get right on into it. So, we are focusing around a popular commander card, or historic Brawl. I'm just going to refer to it as commander because it's almost the exact same thing. It is Torens Fist of Angels, which the entire basis of this deck is to poop out a bunch of creatures with training, and it's mainly based around tokens and humans. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So Torens itself, whenever you cast a creature spell, it doesn't have to be like it just is a creature spell. It doesn't have to be green or white. You create a 1/1 white human soldier token with training, which is really, really good. It's also a human, and it also has training, so you can just pump out a bunch of tokens. You can, whenever you attack, you can just boost it up with a bunch of counters, and let's just get right into the deck. That's basically the gist of it. So Defiant Strike to draw, Esper Sentinel to, well, more draw and to make them suffer a little bit, Giant Killer to kill, Mana Tithe to counter, yeah, in white and green, Paladin Class, just a good card, Selfless Savior to indestructible, Sentinel's Eyes for Vigilance, Usher of the Fallen, just a beefy 1-drop, Llanowar Elves for ramp, Pelted Collector for just a beefy 1-drop as well, Snakeskin Veil for hexproof, and putting a +1/+1 counter on things. It's very, very versatile and very, very good. And Ginger Fruit. As you can see, we have a lot of 1-drops that we want to get out there really, really quickly. That's the kind of thing. We just want to get a lot of creatures out there as quickly as we can, or if not, we can just wait and boost them up a lot. So without further ado, let's go on to the 2-drops. Luminarch Aspirant, it is worse because of the thing that they put on here, but it's still good enough. Clarion Spirit for creating tokens, Intangible Virtue because it's just a great card. Intrepid Adversary, also a really, really great card that just came out. Revitalized, it's a draw. Season Hollowblade, overall good card. Lotus Cobra for ramp, Paradise Druid for ramp, Prosperous Innkeeper for ramp, and Gaining Life, Ranger Class because it's a really good card. It can really go with our deck really well. Regrowth for returning things from the graveyard, Scavenging Ooze to banish and exile things from the graveyard, Tingle for Eden to be a ramp or a land, Werewolf Pack Leader because it can just beef itself up, and it can also draw us card, Conclave Mentor because it's Conclave Mentor, Cathedral Prime Dawnheart Prime, my goodness, protected from werewolves, and it gives all of our things like mana ramp. All of our humans control our mana ramp, which is pretty awesome, and you can pay 6 to make it give everything a +1/+1 counter. Arcane Signet for ramp, Finale of Devastation because this card's OP, Banishing Light for exiling, Riadne, God of the Orthe, which is their overall great card, Sanctuary Lockdown to give our humans, +1/+1, Adeline, Resplendent Cassar, also just a really, really good card that recently got printed, The Faith Gone Judge, same thing, Sigurd, God Favored, just for exiling, Skyclave Apparition for also exiling, Cultivate for land ramp, and Groot's Uprising to give us trample and card draw. Onto the 4-drops, Bastard's Lieutenant, Conclave Tribunal, Felidar Retreat, Day of Judgment, Settle the Wreckage, Collected Company, Toski Bearer of Secrets, Harmonize, Questing Beast, Seraph, the Viper's Fang, Elvenwald Oddity, and Sigarda, Champion of Light, a brand new card that's really, really good. Divine Visitation makes all of our creature tokens 4/4 Angels with Flying and Vigilance, which is pretty stupid. Doomscar for board wipe, Elder Gargaroth for just a big boy, Glorious Sunrise, it's just a good card. It's Elder Gargaroth, but an enchantment basically. Primal Command, and Unnatural Growth. Now to a 6+, Averbuck Caretaker. This card's OP. Foreign collects Monstrous Raider. Whenever we have training, we get double the tokens. Vanquish the Horde, the best board wipe in Commander currently, and one of the best board wipes in the game, probably. The Great Henge, because it's just an overall OP card, and Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger because it's a big boy and it can pop stuff. Onto our lands, we have Castle Ardenvale, 10 Plains, Castle Garenbrig, 10 Forests, Lair of the Hydra, Thriving Grove, Blossoming Sands, Branchloft Pathway, Bradgard Stronghold, Overgrown Farmland, Temple Garden, Temple of Plenty, Command Tower, Crawling Barrens, Evolving Wilds, Ghost Quarter, Radiant Fountain, Reliquary Tower, and Treasure Vault. As you can see, this deck is mainly a lot of little creatures with some big drops for late game, And overall, we want to attack with a lot of small things first to poke at them, and then as the game progresses, we want to get bigger, more powerful things out there. And it's just a really, really overall solid deck. And as White always does, let's overextend. So on to game one. On to game one, our hand is looking, well, pretty decent. We have a nice curve, is what you call it. And we got a Catilda, which is pretty nice. We'll pass back to him. He's playing the Bruner Battlehammer deck, a pretty decent deck, but I mean, there's pretty much a lot of better options, but as an uncommon, it's a really good card, actually. But I would rather play a lot of some other equipped deck that would just be a lot better than this. Anyways, we're going to swing for 3. We're going to pass back to him after casting Briadne and getting a little token. He's going to cast Bruner Battlehammer. He's going to equip Mirror Shield to it. That's not surprising. Ooh, Divine Visitation's pretty nice, but I do want the Primal Command, or no, I don't really. You know, let's do the Divine Visitation there. He's going to equip Bearded Axe, but there's really not much he can do right here. I mean, he can attack, but I'm going to block with it. I mean, it's not going to get so far. He's going to equip a Relic Axe to it, and let's see what else he's going to do. He's a 1710. He's going to equip Rune of Speed, yet he's still not going to attack, which is kind of interesting. I think I might do the Primal Command here. I'm not too sure currently because, I mean, it's just the 1810 and only Primal Command can return creature permanents. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it. So, I mean, non-creature permanents. I'm going to throw the... I can't remember. I think of the Bearded Axe was what I chose, so the Rune of Speed will go as well. But the Bearded Axe just goes right on top, and he gets a Gold Vein pick as well. So he just equips the Bearded Axe again. I'm going to do Elder Gargrowth here, and then the Great Hinge. I was thinking about doing Regrowth, but I really, I want to kind of just save it for something else. And next turn, I think I'm going to kill him really... Yeah, unless he gets, like, a lot more creatures, I think I have him next turn, because... It's pretty, I'm at a really good state right now. He can only block 2 creatures. I mean, he has a 22-13, but it's not going to be able to do anything. Questing Beast just adds on to the pain a little bit more. We're going to get Questing Beast. He's going to draw us a Snakeskin Veil, which is pretty nice. I think I could... What I thought at this moment is that the Mirror Shield on the Bruner Battlehammer made it to where... it's like a targeted ability, which it's not. It's just an ability that triggers whenever a Death Touch attacks, so I really made a mistake here. Yes, I do the stupid thing to wear Snakeskin Veil, and then he even makes the Akiri give the Bruner Battlehammer indestructible, which is like, okay, whatever. And I realize that Questing Beast just dies because of that. So, I still have him next game because I'm going to be doing exactly 13 in the air. He has nothing that has reach, so from there, I think we have it right in the bag, and he scoops. So, on to game number 2. Our hand right here is pretty trash. This hand looks a lot better. We have a nice little bit of a curve here. We do draw the nice... we draw the little ramp right there that we needed. We're going to do Torens, and then we're going to do Ulvenvolt Oddity. We're not afraid of anything, so we have a 4 and a 3. Takes a nice 7 damage. Fabled Passage, okay, whatever. That's not going to really do anything. It's an island, and then he gets the Quandrix Cultivator out there. That's fine. Just get more land. I don't really care. He gets Dust Legion Zealot, which doesn't do anything for me either. I'm going to do Glorious Sunrise here. I'm going to draw a card because I just need some more draw. And stupid me thinks that I can attack with both of those, and he's only going to block with the Quandrix Cultivator. He blocks with both of them. He's going to do Fiend Artisan, not a pretty good card. It's a really good card for this kind of deck. But it's just a sack and then Surge, which is awesome. And with all of his little creatures, I mean, it's almost perfect out there. So I think he's probably going to activate Fiend Artisan right here. Yep, just sacks the Zealot. Get something out there. Gyuda, that sucks to go against. I'm going to do Luminarch Aspirant, the crappier version, but hey, it's still a good version. I mean, giving it plus and counter at the end step's pretty good. I don't understand why they don't let us change back to the regular versions in Historic Brawl / Commander. Oh, Masker Wormhearts right there. But I think it's kind of stupid on how that kind of works, but I don't know. He's going to cast his little commander dude out there that looks strange. I don't even know what you are. You look like a tree that had some sort of drugs. Anyways, I have a nice little Settle the Wreckage in my hand when he attacks with everything next turn, which he probably is, because, I mean, I'm only at 9 life, and I'm probably going to die. In his mind, he thinks that, because I'm at a very good standing point right now. Fiend Artisan really hurts. He's going to get Thassa That's not really worried right now. He's gonna get Circle of Dreams Druid, whatever. He has Quandrix Cultivator again, who cares? He's gonna do Garuda again, he's gonna come back out there, he's just gonna make us mill 4 cards and then put a creature out there, which is fine. I'm just gonna cast a land, give Glorious Sunrise to gain some more life because I'm only at 15. He's gonna do Eldest Reborn, whatever. I can just sack the little token. He thinks that he has me because, I mean, he has way enough to kill me, but he's gonna do Fiend Artisan again, which is fine. I don't really care. He's gonna get this stupid Varrock or Yarok. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I know it's one of those two. Renin 7's cool. I really don't like that card. Let's see. He's gonna attack with everything and take that, you fool. It's out of the wreckage. And let's see what else we got here. He said nice. I said thanks back. We're gonna do Felidar Retreat. We're gonna do Evolving Wilds, get Felidar Retreat again. We're gonna create a cat and then do the ++1 counter. I'm not afraid of his Yarok because I can just discard Sereth, and because he's gonna make me discard it next turn anyway, so it doesn't matter. He's gonna do. Oh no, you big boy! I hate Vorinclex so much. Anyways, I really don't want that. Anyways, we're just gonna try to live from this piece of garbage. Do Glorious Sunrise again. I'm gonna draw a card, hopefully getting something that can kill it, yet I don't. Eldest Reborn again. He's gonna get anything that he wants from his graveyard, basically. Okay, well, any creature. He's gonna exile my thing. He's gonna get Old Rustine, which is fine. He's gonna do Renin 7 again. Oh man, he's just stacking his hand there at that point. So we're gonna do Vorn. He's gonna get the Vorinclex triggers again. I'm gonna do Faithbound Judge. Faithbound Judge is a really, really good card, but not in this immediate situation unless he kills it. Which, I mean, why would you? It's just a 4/4 with Defender. He's gonna do the Gitrog monster. Yeah, from here I think he can kill us. There's not much he can do. He's just gonna rub in the pain with Hostage Taker, which is just kind of dumb. I really hate that card too. Man, his deck's pretty good. It's like super ramp too. He's gonna do Ashiok, Dream Render. I don't really care at this point. I'm dead anyways. Let's see. I have Sentinel's Eyes. Nothing really can save me at this point. He has so much stuff. He took my Faithbound Judge. He gets Shieldred out there. Yeah, what am I gonna be able to do against 2 Praetors right now? I mean, a board wipe off the top would be freaking phenomenal, but that's about it. Anyways, he's gonna do Quandrix Cultivator, Ranimomp, Excavator. I don't know what else he's gonna do. He's gonna do a shot Dream Run. He's just gonna rub it in. I'm dead. He's just rubbing it in as hard as he can. I don't really care at this point. He's just gonna attack with a thing because I don't even care if I'm gonna die in the first place because he's just gonna kill me next turn anyways. On to game 3. Our hand is looking pretty okay. I mean, it wasn't the best, and that hand looks a lot better. We have Esper Sentinel and a Paradise Druid right off the bat, a really nice curve, and Torens turn 3, which is really, really nice. We're going to attack with both Paradise Druid and Esper Sentinel. We really don't care at this point. He's not going to do anything with a bridge deck. I mean, that's kind of scary, but whatever. Let's see. He's gonna do another land, and he casts Essica. Interesting. So it's not a bridge deck, it's a legendary creature deck that he's going for. At least that's what I hope he's going for. Yeah, let's see what he's gonna do. Yep, that's a legendary creature deck. Other legendary creatures you control get +2/+2, that's pretty good. We're gonna do Collected Company. I can see why I did Essica instead of him because, well, Essica's a 5-color deck. He does Erasta. That kind of hurts us just a little bit. We're going to do, we have Glorious Sunrise, Primal Command, like we get that every game really. Let's see, we could do Faithbound Judge, but I don't really want to, and we have Mana Tithe, just waiting for when he makes his little slip. There it is, Emergent Ultimatum, please play, please pay, please pay. Yes, take it, take your Mana Tithe. We're not even playing a blue deck, and it's even funnier then. Finale of Devastation, only 4, we can grab probably the Sereth because, I mean, I love having Death Touch and Hexproof, which is really, really nice for everything. And let's see, we can do Faithbound Judge because he has just a little reach. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We don't really care what we're going to do on Lotus Cobra. I am actually going to do Regrowth, which is pretty nice on the Finale of Devastation, just so next turn or another turn after that we can get some sort of setup going with that. He has sort of a board. He does Paradox Engine. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, he does Guardian Project. He's just playing green-white right there. Tameo, Collector of Tales, that's fine. I mean, I'm not going to sacrifice or discard anything. So I'm not playing Tagrid. He's going to do Lotus. Well, I'm going to do Lotus Cobra. he's not, I mean, he's kind of acting suspicious right here because he hasn't really made any moves. I mean, he got his emergent ultimatum back, and oh, the Ulamog. The Ulamog's just right there. Oh, the Ulamog. It's Averbuck, but Ulamog's so much better. Okay, we're going to do Glorious Sunrise. We're going to draw a card. We hopefully get a land, and we got a land, which was really nice. That's what we really needed here. Let's see. He has Tamio back in his hand and Emergent Ultimatum. We sadly do not have another counter spell for this. He can do Uber Brass, which is fine. He's just going to untap everything again. Wow. That plus Essica is kind of scary with Paradox Engine. He's going to do Mox Opal, which I think it's Mox Amber, not Mox Opal. I don't know what I was thinking of. Commander Brand, I guess. He's going to just keep tapping. He's going to get a bunch of mana. He gets Emergent Ultimatum, which is fine. I don't really care about it. Let's see. He's probably going to do some crap like Elish Norn or something like that, because Elish Norn absolutely destroyed our board. Yep, I saw it. I don't really care about Shy or Atomic, so we're pretty good. Shia is kind of scary because it just makes everything he has like mana, but I mean with Paradox Engine out there, it doesn't really matter. He has the Immortal Sun. I wonder why he didn't do that before he cast the Tamio Collector of Tales. He's just gonna pass back. Interesting. All of his stuff has haste. I mean, all of our stuff enters tap. We're gonna get Ulamog finally. I don't really care about the Tamio. I'm definitely gonna do the Paradox Engine and probably Immortal Sun because giving all of his stuff +1/+1 is kind of scary. I'm gonna draw a card again. I'm not gonna be doing anything. We're kind of at a standoff right here. Next turn, Ulamog's gonna be pretty nice with a bunch of stuff, and we have Garuk's Uprising as well. And just in case he does attack us, like another turn, if we're still alive or we're still going, we do have a Settle the Wreckage for late game. Kamal's Druidic Vows in there. That's scary. I really do not like that card. Okay, we're going to do Finale of Devastation. We're going to do 10 technically, but I don't really have a target. I really want Averbrook Caretaker right here. Foreign Klex looks nice, but Averbrook Caretaker is so much better. We're going to do Glorious Sunrise, and then we're also going to get the Averbrook Caretaker trigger, and we're just going to attack. No, we're not going to attack. I'm kind of just waiting for him. We might have been able to kill him, but all of our stuff was only like 1 from what it was, so like we only had like a 2/2 Luminar Gas one, I think. We had like small things, and he taps everything because he forgets his Paradox Engines there. Haha, that kind of sucks for you, buddy. You didn't expect it, did you? You thought you still had your Paradox Engine. That's cool. He does Kamal's Druidic Vow, I'm guessing, because that card's just really good. Yep, here it comes. He does Hex's 12. That's kind of big, but nothing can really save him. He gets a Coma and a Jin Contraxius, as well as a Barid and a Shalai, which is fine, and his own Ulamog of himself. But he didn't cast Ulamog, and he does this I'm not even going to try to pronounce that dragon name. All those dragon names are over. He gets a Valkmira, that's fine. Let's see, he does Oops again. Yeah, you've lost. You've tapped everything that you control. I can just kill you with my flyers alone because, well, no, because he has to reach things. I can just attack with everything and he's dead next turn anyways. Unless he has some sort of flash thing that costs 0. That really doesn't exist on Magic the Gathering Arena. So we're just going to keep going. We're just going to rub it in. We're going to cast Sigrid even though we have nothing to exile. We're going to do Adeline. That card's just so good. Adeline the Resplendent Cathar is just so good. We get Doomscar, whatever. We don't really care. We're just going to discard it at the end of the turn anyways if he's still alive, which he's not going to be. Everything is trample, +1/+1 counters. He says good game, and that is game 3. On to game 4. Our hand is looking pretty decent. We have a nice little curve on the bat. We're going to do Temple Garden and then Paladin Classic because just in case we do draw another land, we can get Torens out there, but I also want the Season Holloway out there. We're going to get this Bruvac, man. I hate Mill. I hate and I love Mill at the same time. We're going to do Torens. Bruvac, you just big boy. I'm so glad you're a grand delinquent because dang, you don't know how to learn anything. Okay, we have Brainstorm coming up, that's whatever. I'm so glad it's like a mono blue deck because it's just mono blue's mono blue and mono blue scares me. He does Psychic Corrosion and Drowned Secrets. He's getting really lucky right there. Psychic Corrosion is pretty good. It's just basically Teferi's Tutelage, but Drowned Secrets, whenever you cast a blue spell, your opponent mills 2 cards, or target player mills 2 cards, which is really, really good whenever you cast a blue spell. So yep, that'll do that, and then Bruvac comes down. I'm going to start milling 4. It takes a little bit, but when the deck rolls, it rolls really, really well. I'm going to do Elder Gargaroth, a really, really hard card for Blue to deal with. I'm going to exile 2 of anything because we don't really care what's in our graveyard at this point, or at all, really. Just regrowth whenever we get it, unless it's already been milled. We're going to attack with both Torens and Season Hollowblade because we do have some targets to discard with, and he's probably not going to like block with 2 cards. I mean, it doesn't really matter. He's still going to get 1 destroyed anyways. Drownseek gets Spark Double, so he gets 2 Brewbacks. Oh, that's scary. Oh, 2 Brewbacks, scary. That's milling 4 times as many. Okay, whatever. We're gonna do Evolving Wilds, and we're gonna get... yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, let's do Conclave Tribunal. Why the heck not? I'm gonna target probably the Drown Secrets. Oh, he just scoops right there. Okay, anyways, on to game 5. This hand looks really, really good. We do have a little bit of a, like, curve, but more or less we just were focused on the Torens right off the bat. We were gonna just cast that. We don't really want the Intrepid Adversary right there. I mean, doesn't really matter. Brainstorm again. It seems like every blue player gets Brainstorm on, like, turn 1 or 2. I mean, it's just stupid. Okay, we're gonna get Torens out there. We do have a lot of little creatures we can cast to get Torens triggers. Just Toski, whatever. We're gonna get Questing Beast. We're gonna get a little dude with training, and we're just gonna attack with both of them because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Toski is indestructible, but he only does 1 damage. Elder Gargaroth comes down, but it doesn't really matter. We have the Questing Beast. Doesn't do much. And we're going to cast our Elder Gargaroth of our own. That's funny. We're just going to attack, and that's a great trade right there. I mean, a little 4 guy for this really big OP thing. And that's just wonderful. He's going to get, like, the first Aronian Games and Arcane Signet and Mereleaf Pixie. He's going to attack with both, but I think he forgets that we have really reach with Elder Gargaroth, and we're going to get a trigger off of Elder Gargaroth. We're going to do Intrepid Adversary right there. We're going to pay 1, so everything gets +1/+1, which is really, really nice. Elder Gargaroth's going to, let's see, we're just going to create another beast. I mean, we just want to swarm a little bit more. He's down to 2 life. Unless he has a board wipe, he is dead anyways. Cast Coma, whatever, he can get his little thing out there, but he is dead from here. And I'm going to do Elder Gargaroth, get another trigger, gets Coma, and we win. So, overall, how did the deck do? The deck did, well, pretty decent, actually. I mean, it's a really, really good deck, especially in Historic Brawl, and getting tokens right off the bat on, like, turn 4 is really, really crazy. Having the Ulamog and the Averbrecht Caretaker played a lot of advantage, as well as the Glorious Sunrise, the Primal Command, and the Regrowth really did a lot of work for us. However, the MVP is Torens, obviously. I mean, it is just such a good card. And overall, it is a green-white deck. I mean, yeah, honestly, I mean, what did you expect? Gaining life, pumping tokens. I mean, that's what green-white does. That's honestly, they pair really well with each other. So overall, it was around an 80% win chance, which is what we were expecting to, well, what the people have said. The people said it's around to a 70 to 90% chance win rate, which is true. Torens is a really, really good deck. However, some of the things that I noticed. One, it lacks card draw a little bit. I mean, there is a lot of card draw, like Revitalize and off of, like, Garruk's Uprising. We have the Great Hand, Toski, Harmonize. We also have things like, what else is there? There's just a bunch of things in there to draw. However, it comes a lot slower than usual. Another thing is that there is board wipes in here. However, main destruction it also lacks in white and green, which is obvious. I mean, there is a couple cards that are out there that, like, on here, which is like, I don't know, let's see, Fateful Absence is one, but no direct pops, and board wipes come a long time, so it would sort of die quickly to a mid to late game deck. However, it can also stay a long time. So overall, this deck is pretty balanced. I would personally, in my opinion, I really like green-white, so I would probably give it a 4 to 5 out of 5. I just really like this deck. But in terms of just a deck, it's really, really good. I mean, it looks like, oh man, there's a lot of expensive cards in here, but that's just the stuff that I've added over, like, a while. And I mean, this is all mythics or rares and stuff like this, but a majority of it you can actually get for pretty, like, cheap things. And even if you were to build this in real life, like for a commander game or anything like that, I do personally think that it would do really, really good. So, to end this video off, if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm doing something a little different here where I'm trying to shoot for a 25 or lower minute video because, I mean, people aren't interested in watching 40 to 70-minute videos unless it's some documentary or movie. And I'm also trying to make it more entertaining. So if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and like, because it would really help me out. And yeah, that's Torens the Fist of Angels for you.